Hello everyone, welcome to Global Online. I am Rahul sir, your management educator. So, if you are targeting the UGC NET June 2023 exam and your subject is management, today's session is very much helpful for you because in this session we are going to cover the 100% expected MCQ series on strategic management unit. So after watching this session, you will be easily able to solve the MCQ questions which will be asked in your final exam. So watch this session completely. If you haven't watched the earlier 11 parts of the series, you can check the playlist. The link is being provided in the description box. So let's move ahead. Before starting, there is an important information for you that the revision crash course for June 2023 exam is going, and the management paper is little bit later, so you can take advantage of this course. If you take this course, you will get complete video lectures, complete syllabus notes, then you will get mock test for practice. 2000 plus question MCQ question bank is being provided, which covers the most expected, most repeated, and all the PYQs with explanation. The biggest advantage of this course is if you take the paper 2 course, you will be get paper 1 totally free. Okay, so let me tell you how you can enroll. So first you have to download the Global Online app. When you will log in, you will click on the store button. After clicking on the store button, type UGC NET Management in the search tab. When you will search, it will this course will be available to you. Click on it. After clicking on it, it will ask for the payment, and after making the payment, you can access all the contents provided here. Question number 1. Which one of the following is an example of competing on quick response? A firm produces its product with less raw material waste than its competitor. A firm offers more reliable products to its competitor. A firm's products are introduced into the market faster than the competitors, and a firm's research and development department generates product plans. Product ideas, okay, not plan, it is product ideas. So if you haven't heard the term competing on quick response, you can apply logic. So first, a firm's research and development department generates product ideas. You can directly eliminate this option because it is making no sense regarding competition. Then if you see second part, a product are introduced to the market faster than the competitors. So this statement is quite right. Now let's see earlier for B option. A firm offers more reliable products to the competitor. Then C, a product produces with less raw material waste. So this is, you can eliminate. Now you have to finalize between B and C. So if you check the option C, it is more appropriate that a firm's product is introduced in the market. Unless and until you will not introduce the product in the market fastly, you have to you will not be able to beat competition. So option C is correct answer. Okay, question number 2. A firm's mission is what? Is a statement of firm's business in which it intends to compete and the customer which it intends to serve. Then C is an internally focused affirmation of the organization's financial, social and ethical goals. Then C, it is mainly intended to emotionally inspire employees and other stakeholders. And D is developed by firm before the firm develop its vision. So let's try to solve this question. Question option D, if you check, is developed by the firm before before its vision. So this will be not correct. So vision पहले आएगा, उसके बाद mission आएगा. Okay. Then let's see, it mainly intended to emotionally inspire the employee and other stakeholders. So this is not appropriate. Then let's compare between A and B. B, if you see, it is an internally focused affirmation of the organization financial and social ethical goals. So all these things are covered, but it is not an affirmation, it is statement. Okay, so this will be incorrect. Then see, if you see, check the option number A mission statement is basically what? It is a statement of the firm's business in which it intends to compete and the customer which it intends to serve. Okay, option number A is the right answer. Question number 3. Product differentiation refers to different prices for the same goods, then different goods that have identical prices, then C, the product differences among the goods in a market that make them close but not perfect substitutes for each other, and D, market that differs from the industries because their goods are essentially different. This question is simply two options will be directly eliminated. If you check the option number A, product differentiation is what? How your product is different from the competitor. So different prices for same goods. So it can be price discrimination. Okay, so this cannot be there. Then different goods that have different identical prices. So this is also incorrect. Then C, D, if you can directly eliminate market that differ from the industries. By sense ही नहीं बन रहा market. So option number D will also be eliminated. But C, differences among the goods in the market that make them close but not perfect substitutes. So remember the keyword for product differentiation is what? It's not your products might be close but they are not substitute. For example, Apple iPhone. So you cannot make the Samsung Galaxy the substitute out for people who love Apple iPhones. Okay, so option number C will be right answer. Question number 4. Strategic management as a distinct management process that involves an organization engaging in strategic planning and then acting on those plans. Then B, an organization's activity in respect of finance. Then C, an accounting system, and D, none of the above. Today's simplest question. So if you see one by one the accounting system, okay, this is not related to strategic management. Then organizing activity in terms of finance, this is also incorrect. None of these, this has no, the right answer will be option number A. An organizations engaging in strategic planning and then acting on these plans. So this is related to strategic management. Okay. Question number 5. These are two statements related to the product market expansion grid given by H. Iyer Insoft in his Harvard Business Review. You have to tell which statement is correct. Okay. Statement 1. Ansoff matrix states that when products and markets both are new, diversification strategy is adopted. And statement 2. When new product is launched in the existing market, it is called product development. This is not developed, this is development. Okay. Okay, now let's see. H. Iyer Insoft has given what? He has given the Insoft matrix, and which is also called as product market expansion grid. So if you check that there were four strategies in there. One were product market penetration, then product market development, product development, and diversification. These were the four strategies there. Okay. So if you check the statements, so first statement is very correct. Why? Because whenever a product is launched in the new market and the product is new, so here what we say that the company is diversifying its business, so it is diversification strategies adopted. Now statement 2, when new product is launched in the existing market, it is called what? The product is new but the market is existing, so this is basically called as the market development, not product development. Okay, this is market development. So statement 2 will be incorrect. Okay, the right answer here will be statement 1 is true but statement 2 is false. ये गलत लगा ये. This is not, this is right. Option number C is the right answer. Question number 6. Which of the following is not an entry barrier in an industry? Expected competitor retailization, then economies of scale, then customer product loyalty, and bargaining power of suppliers. Here it is, I think there should be a relation. Okay, that word is appropriate. Now let's see which is not an entry barrier to the industry. So this question is from the Porter 5 forces. So here if you check, these are part of the bargaining power of what? Bargaining power of the customer. So here threat, not an entry barrier. So here it is separate. The option number D is totally separate. Bargaining power of supplier. So it is not an entry barrier. Okay. Option number D is the right answer. What are the five elements of the Michael Porter's 5 forces model? One is the threat of new entrant, threat of new substitution, then bargaining power of buyers, bargaining power of suppliers, and last one is what? Industry rivalry. Okay, remember these 5 elements. These are very much important. Okay, let me rectify the options for you. Now you solve. You have to tell the correct process of strategic management. So first step is what? We all know that first step is environmental scanning. After the environmental scanning, will you directly implement the strategy? No. So C will be wrong. Here strategy formulation is given in the beginning. This will be eliminated. Then B, here also strategy formulation is given in the beginning. This will be also be eliminated. The right answer will be option number A. Environmental scanning, strategy formulation, implementation, control and evaluation. Okay, so this is the correct sequence. Option number A is the right answer. यहाँ पे ठीक है, पिछले स्लाइड में क्यों गलत हो? Okay, let it be. Question number 8. What is the ideal strategy for question mark? Throw, hold, vaporize and build. Question mark is this question is from the BCG, Boston Consulting Group matrix. Okay, and question mark is what? Question mark is also called as the problem child. You have to tell which strategy is appropriate. So when a product is bought new to the market, then it is said that and it has high growth rate. The growth rate is high and here share is low. Okay, market share जो है, market share उसका कम रहता है, तो इसको क्वेश्चन मार्क को प्रॉब्लम चाइल्ड भी बोलते हैं. एंड द स्ट्रेटजी इज व्हाट इज द स्ट्रेटजी अप्रोप्रिएट इज ऑप्शन नंबर डी, बिल्ड स्ट्रेटजी इज देयर. ओके, question number 9. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Corporate strategy cannot be applied on entire organization. C, proceed with caution is part of stability strategy. Then C, unrelated diversification is co-generic diversification. And D, horizontal integration can be vertical or horizontal. अब बना. Statement is corporate strategy can be applied on entire organization. So यहीं से आपका बन जाएगा. Okay, it's all right. It's cannot. Okay. So if you check statement A, corporate strategy cannot be applied on entire organization. So first statement is totally incorrect. भाई corporate strategy तो है जिसके बेस पे पूरा organization work करता है. So option number A will be what? Will be eliminated. And there is nowhere else A is there So these three options will be directly out, and our right answer will be option number 4. Okay, here BCD there, but B is totally correct, so this will not be there. ACD is the right answer. Option number 4 is the right answer. Now check B. Proceed with caution is a part of stability strategy. You proceed in your business with very cautiously. So in this strategy, then unrelated diversification is a co-generic diversification. अरे भाई co-generic रहता है, concentric रहता है, इसको क्या बोलते हैं? This is called as related diversification. Then unrelated is what? Unrelated is a conglomerate diversification. Okay. Then horizontal integration can be vertical or is horizontal. So this is totally incorrect. The vertical this should be what? This statement should be actually vertical integration can be either forward and or backward. Okay, this question was quite interesting, but answer was very simple. Okay, option number 4 is the right answer. Question number 10. The growth share matrix is given by dash. Wesley Leontief, Michael Porter, David Durant and Bruce Henderson. So this is very easy question. Growth share matrix, basically it is talking about what? It is talking about the BCG matrix. Okay, it is talking about BCG. But Wesley Leontief is subjected to what? To his Leontief paradox. Okay, it is related to Leontief paradox of IB. Okay, so the B is eliminated. Then Michael Porter, it is related to value chain and model. Then also related to 5-force model, Porter model. Then one more thing, what he has given, the Diamond National Competitive Advantage model. Then David Durant, it is related to our finance, NI and NOI approach. And Bruce Anderson, he has given the BCG matrix. Okay, option D is the right answer. Question number 11. Diversification is characterized by which of the following? Producing existing products for the existing markets, then offering new products to the current markets by building new factories, then C, starting up the buying business outside its current products and markets, and D, all of the above. So if you check the options, diversification is what are the characteristics of the diversification? First one is what? Producing existing products for the existing market. So this can be part of. Why? Because this is really related to concentric diversification. So A is accurate. B, offering new products to the current market by building new factories. So this will be also part of diversification. C, if you check, starting up with buying businesses outside the current products or markets, like mergers, acquisitions. So this is also part of diversification. The right answer will be option D, all of the above. Question number 12. What is the central purpose of strategic evaluation? Evaluate effectiveness of strategy to achieve organizational objectives, then evaluate effectiveness of control system to measure achievements, then C, evaluate effectiveness of strategies to be implemented efficiently, and D is evaluate effectiveness of the strategy to implementation process. So let's check one by one. Evaluate effectiveness of strategy to achieve organizational objectives. This is the most appropriate one. Why you can't select another one? Because if you check the statement D, खाली implement करके छोड़ दिया, नहीं हो सकता. Then D, C check करोगे, evaluate effectiveness of the strategies to be implemented efficiently. Same thing it is talking about, whether efficiently implemented or not. इतने से काम नहीं चलेगा. So evaluate effectiveness of the control system to measure the achievements. So this is not much as compared to A, option number A, this is not much appropriate. Here you have to select the best one. Okay, so option number A, because here it is talking about what? It is talking about the organizational objective, which is prime focus of strategic management. So option number A is the right answer. Question number 13. ANSOP growth vector matrix is used for analyzing different strategic directions an organization can pursue, then analyzing the balance of portfolio, then C, assessing whether the corporate parent is adding value, and D, assessing the market share of the business. Only here change the So according to ANSOP growth matrix, growth vector matrix, it is related to what? It is a balance of the portfolio. We have another models for this, so this cannot be there. Assessing market share of the business, this is also not part of this. Then we have to finalize between A and C. Analyzing different strategic directions and organization can pursue, this will be more appropriate answer. Option number A is the right answer. Okay. Question number 14, it's let's check. Stability strategy is particularly appropriate when the firm is facing rapid growth opportunities, then C, organization is not meeting its goal, then D, organization's performance is declining, and B, the industry is state of rapid upheaval. Sorry, uphill, not upheaval. Okay, so you might have solved this. Stability strategy is what? When we take a short break. Okay, so at that time we check the entire conditions and then move further. So first D option you can directly eliminate. Firm's effectiveness is declining. At that time you can use the retrenchment strategies. Okay, so D will be eliminated. An organization is not meeting its goal. So here stability is not much appropriate. The industry is in a state of rapid upheaval, means इंडस्ट्री जल्दी उठने ही वाली है, तो इसके लिए आप सोचोगे कि मैं कहाँ अपना बिजनेस बढ़ा सकता हूँ. सो ऑप्शन नंबर बी विल बी वेरी करेक्ट. ओके, ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. Question number 15. Bargaining power of customer is high if dash. Differentiation of competitors' product is low, then the buyer has a little information about the market. Switching costs are low for substitute products, and the buyer requires a high quality product for own production. So when will be the bargaining power of buyer will be high? Bargaining power of buyer will be high when has a little information. अगर little information है तो क्या bargaining power high रखेंगे? Then C, switching cost are low for substitute products. In this case, this will also be eliminated. Then the buyers require high quality product for own production. So this will, in this case, this will be eliminated. And differentiation of the competitors' product is low. When the competitors are not much available, at that time the difference, the bargaining power of customer will be high. Okay, option number A is the right answer. So that's all for today's session. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any doubt, you can ask in the comment section. That's all for today. Thank you. Bye.